Cooper Weidenthaler with Davenport Athletics. I'm joined by head coach of the women's swimming and diving program, Justin Vasquez. Justin, you guys have already been competing. You opened the season with a win at Hillsdale, then you went to Detroit to compete against Wayne State and Tiffin. Talk about those two meets and what you saw from your team and how they were able to compete.
Yeah, the way that the swimming schedule is, we practice for about a month before we get into our first competition. So it was exciting to get back and start competing again. Year two, we have a full roster, so we were able to fill every event up when we went to Hillsdale, and I knew it was going to be a close meet. They recruited well. They had a good freshman class come in, but so did we do. So did we. We did as well, and so we went in there and we had a lot of close swims with them. We won a bit more than they did, and we were able to come out with a win. And so it was a good meet for our divers as well, because they don't have diving, so they were able to we have 3 freshmen in there, and so they were able to get college experience without any pressure and kind of work on new dives that had them doing, and so it was a good experience for them as well. And then Detroit, when we went out to Wayne State, that's always a good one for us to compete, because they're one of the best teams in the country, and so for us to go there with second year team, it's freshmen and sophomores, and compete the way that we did, and we had a lot of really close races with them as well. That was a good experience for our girls. The format that we used at Wayne State was some different events that they don't swim as much in high school, and so it was double distance. So instead of hundreds of strokes, we did 200s, and so that's something that we do in college, and so we're getting that experience for our young team right away in the first 2 meets, and so really pleased with how training has been going and how they have been swimming and diving at the first 2 meets.
Absolutely. So competition-wise, you're off this week. Next Friday and Saturday, we get to host for the first time. That'll be at the Kentwood Aquatic Center. That's where our home events are. Who will you be facing, and what do you look to see from your team for that meet?
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be an exciting meet. We have 4 really, I would say, evenly matched teams. Hope has a new coach and Jake Tabor, and he's building a tough squad over there, and they're going to be a really good Division III team. And then Findlay, Andrew over there at Findlay, he's done a great job taking over their program a few years ago, and they're one of the best teams on the women's side. I'd say a top 25 team in the country in Division II. So and then Jay took over Kalamazoo a few years ago, and so he's been doing a good job recruiting. So we have 3 West Michigan teams here at this quad meet, and then a Division II team from Ohio, and so the teams are evenly matched, so there should be a lot of good racing. It's a 3-day conference meet put into 3 sessions, just time finals, and so it's going to be a seeded event. It's going to be scoring like at a conference championship meet. So like I said, it should be fast. I would expect the 4 teams to be swimming pretty fast there, especially with Kentwood being a nice facility, and then us hosting the meet and getting our feet wet at home for the first time this year. I'm expecting some good swims out of our team.